I want to take y'all back in time to 1979. The year was the best year on the planet, and I'm damn sure about it. I'm not trying to rap, just stating the fact. 1979 was the start of everything. It also was the start of people recognizing the fact beating Jackson State made you money. Eastern Kentucky University. Who? East Kentucky University. The Colonels, KFC if you want to call them. Beat Jackson State, and the governor decided to name it Eastern Kentucky Week in the state of Kentucky. Over all schools. East Kentucky Week. Follow me on this path, this voyage, you will. Once again, y'all, it's Coach Simmons here. And this game showed what playing Jackson State on the road can do for your fan base, your community, and your pocketbooks. Now, to bring y'all to a little more up to date, talk about the Celebration Bowl and HBCUs and Jackson State in general. Everybody knows A&T beat Alcorn 4 times in a row for the Celebration Bowl. No one outside of HBCU land cared. Honestly. State of North Carolina didn't really care. I know you can say, well, what do you know about Alcorn State? We know about Steve McNair, and Fred McNair was the head coach. But no one really cared. It wasn't until Buddy Pugh beat Jackson State. Now, I do understand, you can call it the Deion effect, the Prime effect. Buddy Pugh beat Prime, Buddy Pugh made money. NC State was taking L's around the country for $700,000, $600,000. Buddy Pugh was in the woods saying, black folks camp. Hell, NC Central. They were never known as a great team. Beginning of the year, they were not picked to be in the top portion of the conference. Coach was never picked to be a great coach. Well, one magic run later, and a win later, they're now getting $700K to play at UCLA. The coach is now mentioned as being one of the top 10 black coaches under 45. That's what it looks like to beat Jackson State. So you're saying, wait, once again, coach, that's the Prime effect. Okay, that's the case. You can say, well, Coach Odoms, when he beat Jackson at Southern, got the Prime effect to go to Norfolk State and get the bag. Or you can say Cornell Mena beat Jackson, got the bag. You can say that Alabama State beat, well, let's just forget that one. But then you go on and say, like, well, Terry Bowden beat Jackson, they got the bag. Is it all about beating Coach Prime or about beating Jackson? Because, see, I guarantee you, this year, if people beat Coach Prime, they won't get the bag. It's about the team, the history, and the community of Jackson, Mississippi. Beating them brought you more pride, more respect, and at the end of it, more money. So that leads to the question, who on their schedule needs to beat Jackson? Want and need are two different things. Everybody wants to. Who needs to? Buddy Pugh at SC State, they don't need to. Texas State, they better, but they don't need to. Look at Southern, they must. But honestly, as a university, they don't need to beat Jackson this year. Now, I'm telling you, Coach Dooley needs to beat Jackson, but not Southern University. Alcorn State, they don't need to. Coach McNair, he's setting his ways. Only team that needs to beat Jackson is FAMU. Because all the bragging and yelling and support they get online from certain people, they need to actually take that step and beat Jackson. Now, I did pick them to beat Jackson because I figured the desperation from Coach Simmons will make him pull out all the stops and stop being safe. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?